Hey everybody, it is JPT. Whoa, didn't want to take a big old jump like that. So I am uploading videos as I'm recording this, so if it gets a little glitchy, that probably has a little something to do with it. Oh yeah. But look, we found a Florin planet. Now I think I keep mixing up Florin and what are the birds called? Whatever the birds are called, I keep mixing those two together in my head and might even like verbally be saying them incorrectly. Florin is where, and again, this is just a random planet where I found this and I was like, all right, we're beaming back up and I'm coming back down here and we're recording an episode. I think this is where we will find at least the bone. I'm not sure about the rubber ducky. I keep forgetting about that. Wouldn't it make sense for the rubber ducky to be with the birds? You know, whatever the birds are called. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see. So we got glitches. We got Nova Kids. Yeah. So, I don't know. So we got our quests. Again, golden ducky. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking for a bone. Just someone give me a bone here. Strange thing, indeed. So exploring this today. Hope you guys are having a good one. Not too bad. Not too bad myself. Ooh, this continues on. So that's not the bone thing. I know exactly what they're looking for. And it's what I'm looking for is mostly outside. Yeah, these guys will start coming after me. I'm not careful. I'm gonna steal these. Those lights are cool. So are these. I really like these. We'll steal one of those. Not too many though. They might get upset. Look at this big old bearskin rug. You know me. Look, empty inventory. It's gonna be full before this episode's done. Yeah, we're stealing all the musical instruments. So basically, I collect toilets, musical instruments, and chests of all types. If you haven't noticed that by now. That's just what I do. I like that chair. But we'll leave her be. We'll leave her be. What's in here? I like how they just don't necessarily mind that you're stealing their stuff. They're like, don't attack us. Take whatever you want. You're fine. It's like, alright. No problem. I can do that. Followed them rules. They got drums everywhere, so they got plenty of drums. This boy, he don't have no drums. I love it. Titanium, I will certainly take that off your hands. I like the look of those. Most definitely get your codexes. Let's see. I thought there was a basement there for a second. Not the case. Alright, come on. You gotta have what I'm looking for here. And I don't know if maybe the game kind of... I was kind of leaning towards, you know, finding like... This is supposed to be a snow planet, which I'm actually next to like a forest or maybe even a desert, which I thought, we might have a good chance of finding these guys there. But yeah, they're hanging out on a snow planet, of all things. This is considered just that. Oh, I like that tiger one. I'm not sure what I would even do with these things, but we're taking it. Nothing there. Got all sorts of skin drugs. Nothing's attacked us yet, so we should be okay in terms of pretty much being overpowered here. Ooh, I like you. Strange thing. They don't say much, do they? Here we go. This is what we need. Bone carving. Let me show you. A big bone with carvings. Bada bing, bada boom. So we just gotta find that golden ducky. And I keep looking it up. I constantly look that one up and it tells me exactly what it is, but I just forget. I'm sure somebody by now has already told me. Like, you can get it here. I just don't pay attention. So we'll do a little bit more exploring now that we actually got exactly what we're looking for. Probably be better off taking those smaller, like these smaller pelts anyways. They'd probably get more use, at least on the ship. I like the way these are designed. Kind of have to pass through the tree in order to kind of be on each side. I know a lot of the developers have had their hands in these big compounds, but... Oh, here we go. Yeah, primitive toilet. We might already have one of those, but hey, you can never have too many primitive toilets. I mean, you could trade for one, like pawn it. You know, you need to bail your mom out of jail. Just pawn your primitive toilet. Hey, it could happen. Never say never. As the one great Justin Bieber once said, never say never. That'll never happen. And that's it. For at least that stuff. Maybe explore a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Got a nice igloo. Don't you come in my igloo. Oh, you dead. You stay in my igloo. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Because I totally forgot. Oh, wow, he, took care of that business. Let's go up here. Just so you guys know what we're doing in this episode, I gotta get a screenshot. Screenshot! Here we go. There's a big bone right there. Big bone. Boink. Oh, no. Put weapon away. Oops. There we go. There. I wonder how long they wait. I should test this now that we've got what we needed. Oh, imagine going just laying waste through all these guys. That'd be bananas. Be just probably as crazy as that penal colony. Hopefully somebody gets some good out of that. Because that was just a complete happenstance that I found that the way I did. Same thing here. Just go exploring. Kind of keep in mind where you've seen those things before in the past. I've been playing this for a long time. 53 episodes. I mean, it's well over 60 hours, if not more, of just actual playing. So, just keep that in mind. So I have a pretty good memory of where I've seen stuff. Are you good or evil? Alright. Ah, nothing in there. Nothing in there. So yeah, life is going pretty well for me at the point of this recording. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. If you're, enjoying this, or if you just want to say hello, don't be shy. I most certainly want to hear from you. You would think these things are really cool. They're not. They're just these crappy stone swords. Where's that thing at? Look at that. It's like, no thanks. Let's just get rid of it. It gives you cobblestone. They're like everywhere. I went to one planet where they were just... Every step you took was a... See? Those are going to be everywhere. It's a... To me, it's a clear sword in the stone reference because I've only found them on snowing planets, and of course that whole scene takes place with snow on the ground. Where little Arthur puts his hand on the sword and the light. That would be cool if you got close to it, if it went, oh, like it does in the Disney cartoon, but sadly it does not. Maybe I should suggest that to the developers. That is not easy to say. For this guy, at least. Did I lay down a torch? I probably didn't. But I know if we get to that sheer cliff... When I saw that cliff right where I jumped off, right when we started the episode, I thought there was another glitch. But it wasn't. It was just a big cliff. And it probably... The reason why that probably is happening is because of the biomes that... like the bases, like bases or towns that these things are based in. I have this feeling... Well, and I already know this because I ran into this on something that I didn't show you. Because it was just another couple of Apex compounds, is that the world kind of gets really flat really quick if you're about to run up on something. At least I've noticed that. Let's just... Come on now. We're better than this. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And so, pay attention to that. Like if it's about to get real flat, then you're probably about to run into some sort of whatever. Yeah, see, look, there's so many of them already. They're not that special. Ah. Yeah, so like this isn't as sheer. Like, see how it's real flat right here? Almost expected something to show up there, but it did not. That's fine. Man, these are certainly mountainous. And when I say flat, I mean like completely flat. That's usually how it is. But anyways, I think maybe it was just a weird like world building glitch where it just like cut it off because of the fact that it needed to put that whole town there. And it wasn't wasn't as smart as it needed to be. I think it's funny when it tries to give me the light thing and I already have it. So on the planet that I didn't show you, I found tar, which gave me a recipe to build like tar people or something weird like that. It gave me some strange blueprint. We'll have to take a look at that when we get back up to the ship, which at this rate will probably be really soon, because I figured at least I'd run into some other stuff. Ooh, I really like the look of these. Oh, I thought that was a stone toilet that I could build. I don't know if I own a flute, but I don't have too many of those stone chests, so I will take it. I think all the toilets that I have on board the ship are stored in a stone chest, by the way, so that's why I was kind of like, yeah. Man, these sheer cliffs are certainly works of art. Let's do this. Just be easier that way. You'd think by now I'd have this whole control scheme thing down. Sometimes I still have to look down. Oof. That was one of those moments. Right now I'm not wearing, even though it looks like I'm wearing my helmet, I'm obviously wearing the ice armor mask, which is like probably the best thing I found. Yeah, and we're back. So let's get out of here. So yeah, this is the stone chest where I have the storing the toilets. Well, let's learn this. I already know. Okay. Did not realize that. Let's see. Tar is here. I assume if I just go back here, I can build it. Yeah, a tar man. It's like a snowman, but sticky. Seriously. This is a real thing. What is this used for? One of those feels gross. Interesting. This is Starbound, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go put this tar man somewhere. Somewhere where he'll feel loved. This is just a hot mess of everything. Just a hot mess of everything. Alright. Let's, yeah, so I thought it would be here in the desert, but actually ended up finding it on the snow planet, which is pretty cool. Let's head to the outpost. So again, every time, this happened last time, every time I think I'm going to be like, I'm just going to get on and look for stuff, I run right into the thing I'm looking for. And I have to, like, close the door and put my earbuds in and, like, make sure I have enough hard drive space and make sure I don't have any other weird plans going on that I need to, like, be at in order to record these episodes. And I don't mind it. It's just completely unexpected. And I don't like just to... Like, I just want to keep playing the game even after I'm done recording. I get in these long gameplay sessions that I just feel obligated to keep playing. Just on my own. But it just continues to crank out the content. So at this point of this recording, I already have like 5 maybe episodes already recorded, which is a good problem to have. Just shows the links that the developers have gone to give us fun stuff to work towards. Let's see where this guy's at. It's probably going to be upstairs. Yup. And he's not ready for us yet. I doubt he will be until we find that rubber ducky. Okay, so you're not there. Yeah, here we go. There's this lady. Oh, come here. Big bone, big bone, big bone. Awesome. I've got enough of these things to last me days. Let's see. Devilish snow spear. We'll keep it. I just don't think we're ever going to use it. I don't use... Spears are really... I don't like the combat part of spears. I'm sure there's people that are really good at them. I am not one of those people. Yeah, he's not ready for us. We've got enough diamonds to buy the next ship upgrade, which I'm looking forward to. So we'll have to go find ourselves a rubber ducky. And while we're just waiting here, why don't I just look that up? Because it mildly suggests where you can find it, and I didn't find it. Starbounder.org. Go there and you'll see it. Is that what it's asking for? Golden ducky. I like that. Didn't sound right when I typed in rubber ducky. Golden ducky. Avian is the thing I was thinking of earlier, by the way. Yeah, it's an avian themed decoration found in avian temples, which I had found 2 avian temples, but I didn't find anything in them. So yeah, they're in bird temples. And, of course, it's a part of the objective. That's the only thing I really looked up in terms of the quest, because I just could not find it. But it's decorative, so we have to figure out where these avian temples are going to be. So there's 3 different ones. One's called a dome, one's called an outpost, and one's called a tower. Of course, they're not well lit. And don't confuse it with an avian tomb, is what they say here, which is totally understandable. I think what I ran into was closer to a tomb than an actual temple. No, it was a temple, but it was a very mild temple. The 2 that I actually found were very tiny. So I think that's going to do it. Again, I'm just going to keep trying to find avian temples. Once I find one, and I'll see if I can find that golden ducky. And if I do, I certainly will keep on keeping on. So you guys can see it. So you guys can see that conquest, because why would I go this whole way and not actually show you every single one of them? That would just be a little silly, wouldn't it? So, until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing you.